shit.
Traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Oh, we're gonna leave him.
Tell your uncle. Tell him.
The North Grove must never be lost. What does that
Tell
mean?
no one but him. Do you understand?
I swear that
Okay.
will, my lord.
Kill those fucking foresters!
We'll look.
Yo, what is up YouTube, and welcome back to Game of Thrones. Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. Oh, here's our character. I believe his name is Garrett. Okay, so we can move now. Hey, there's the pig. Hey, Mr. Piggy. The fuck? Just this. Ooh, there's blood. Yeah, look at blood.
Blood.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Captain Obvious.
Fresh.
What? Did the phrase kill the piggy? Ah. They slaughtered the piggy. That's so cruel. There's smoke. Okay. We must find the killer of the piggy. Okay, so let's go this way.
That's father's car.
Oh, that's right. Our family is a pig farmer. Oh shit.
Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Bolton. That fucking traitor.
Still have his bacon.
Oh my. Why would you do that? Come on. Be vegan. Go green. Oh,
Move along,
they saw
boy.
us.
There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on.
Fuck.
Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I'm going
Oh.
to kill you.
Yeah, I'm going to kill the shit out
Is
of you.
that so?
This is for the pig,
You
man.
can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North.
Fuck both
I
of
reckon
them.
he'd like a proper lordly son like that.
Okay, so we're fighting him now. 3 against 1. That doesn't seem like an preferable odds.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Over my dead body. Yeah, so let's kill this. Ooh. Come on, Garrett. Fuck, we're so shit at fighting.
Finish this fucking big farmer.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was just kidding. I'm gonna go.
You are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Choose a giant fork. Oh. Okay. Ha, it's on. Ooh. Dodge. Easy. Yeah, get the sword. Come on. Oh no, my leg! Ow! I use that for walking. QE. Yeah. Oh, my leg. Oh no. Oh no, dodge. Dodge that.
Mercy! Please!
Merci.
I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders. No, please!
Lord Whitefield will
Karma's
see
a
you hang
bitch.
for this. That much I promise.
Oh no, our father.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
You aren't.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh. Fuck.
I tried to stop them.
Aw. This is so sad. This is what I hate about Game of Thrones.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Aw. Poor Garrett. Iron Wrath. Stronghold of House Forrester. Can't believe we walked all the way here.
It's
With our leg
Gareth!
injured.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
This headphones is... I think it's broke. The sounds
Garrett!
on the left side are not playing.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall.
Doing the
Quickly.
master? I want to be a master.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Aw.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's
Yeah.
unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Thank you, master. Master? Hey, I want to be a master
Blade cut
too.
deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Hey, what are you?
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
Yeah, I
But the
darn do
Whitehills
it
won't see
again.
it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
What?
Hold
Maggots?
the wound open for me, would you?
What the fuck? What? What? What the?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
That's so
Greater houses
disgusting.
than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young and
Ethan?
altogether unprepared
Ethan
to
Bradbury? Still can't get
Right.
over that maggot thing.
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Is it really effective?
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okay, so we're back. So for those of you who haven't got a clue or haven't watched Game of Thrones, this game actually came out back in 2014, I think. And back then it was only like just past season 3 and on to season 4. So the storyline here is that after the Red Wedding, which spoiler alert, the Starks were brutally murdered in the house of the Freys. The North, the Kingdom of the North basically got fucked up. You know, there was fight for power, and the Boltons, specifically Bruce Bolton, which is the like the captain or the head of the Bolton house, is the one that killed Robb Stark, you know, the King of the North. And yeah, he's Warden of the North now.
The Ironwood Grove.
Okay. We're just looking, walking around, making our way downtown. Da-na-na. Hey, there's pictures. Let's take a look.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
This is Lady Forrester?
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Oh, so this is the family of the Forresters.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Oh, so his name's Gregor the Good.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Talia and Ethan. I
Oh, so
suppose
that's
Lord
Ethan.
Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Essos. The great land of Essos.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Maester. I hate these headphones.
rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Yeah, there's the maggots again. Yeah, pit. Disgusting. Hey, look at my sword, maester.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters. No. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah, why do the White Hills hate
the
us?
Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Well, that's the cycle. It's the cycle of the world, man.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady
Oh.
Forrester.
Oh,
Welcome
she's
home,
pretty.
Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
The Game of Thrones is always
Hurry
sad.
on.
It's just a dark story. I don't even
Garrett
know
was
why I
just
like
telling
it.
me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
Yeah,
It was
fucking
House
got
Forrester's
killed by a
best.
horse. Weak.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Well, he
Any
said
last
one
words
thing,
before he passed? If you can remember.
He
but
asked me to return this to House Forrester
yeah, I
said this is
guess
where it
we
belongs.
can tell him because
with his family.
Thank you.
he only
Garrett.
said
Of course, my
only
lady.
tell
Demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to
Who are these
prove our
guys?
strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Ramsay.
Garrett, you understand
That
what this
bastard.
means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
I want to kill
They're
Ramsay.
the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
Yeah,
And
they
they'll pay
killed
for what
my
they've done.
family.
That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would
Yeah.
have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is
Ugh.
taken, not demanded.
I'd like to keep my head.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The
What?
boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
Fuck the Boltons.
Yeah,
One of their men
fuck the
killed my
Boltons.
family.
Aye, you'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the
Bullshit.
excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
What?
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one
Yeah.
place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're
What?
sending him to the wall.
The
boy's
wall!
done
Oh my
nothing
god, we're
wrong.
going
Not
to meet
in the
Jon.
eyes of the Boltons.
Jon
I'm
Snow.
afraid it's the only solution,
I was supposed to.
especially now, when the
Yeah,
house is
I'll
so
go.
vulnerable.
with pleasure.
I'll do what's best for the house.
I was supposed to
go.
say Jon Wall, but
I'm
then.
afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Yes. Jon Snow. Jon Snow. Jon
That settles
Snow.
it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
That's fine by me.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword
So
through
yeah, I
Lord
apologize
Whitehill's
if,
heart if given the chance.
The face cam
I would.
went
And God's
black.
willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House
camera
Forrester to
overheated.
consider first.
See, that's my
Lord
problem
Forrester
with.
would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best
Okay,
men have volunteered for
I'll
the
talk
war.
later.
His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
He looks
I've
like
been waiting
Thor.
for the right moment to tell you.
Is our Uncle Thor?
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
It looks a bit. It doesn't.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Yeah.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't
But what
even
does
know it
that mean?
exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
What does that
I
mean?
assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Hell no.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet.
Oh,
just
come
know that
on,
North
just
Grove
tell us
may
already.
very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger.
Not
if you
even
can.
to Jon
It will
Snow.
help.
I'm so excited to meet Jon Snow. Oh my god.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember,
Iron from
you
ice.
represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Aww. So sweet. So off to the wall. Hey, that's... What was his name again? Bowen? Yeah, Bowen. The dickhead squire. No please, I don't have any money.
Be safe.
Don't worry, Talia. I'm a strong guy. I have maggots on my leg. So that's their sign. Ethan Bradbury.
Ethan!
Also, we're Ethan Forrester. So this is the new Lord of the House Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't
Ryan.
like it.
It's
was
just a
worried you were
game,
gone.
Ryan.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mia was
shit.
here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
Yeah.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and
It's
Sir
not that
Roland
serious. He
talking.
only killed
They said
men.
someone will come here looking for revenge.
Like 2 Whitehill
Everyone's worried
soldiers.
about you, but
It's
I'm
a
not.
big deal.
I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Roland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
A milksop?
Sir Roland forgets himself.
I
After
will
all,
have him
you are the lord of
punished.
the house now.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir
Milksop.
Roland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah! Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
It's so much fun.
The look on his face.
And everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know
Ooh,
a lord
I
has many
sense some
responsibilities, but you don't
Lannisters.
need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Yeah,
Everyone will
basically.
have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted.
As many as you
for once.
like, bro.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at
Ethan
once.
Bradbury.
On your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
I am
Very
the
well then.
Lord. Sorry guys, I gotta go. Gotta do some lordy stuff.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord
Yeah, I've got this, bro.
Well said, man.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men.
So this is him.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
What?
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart
You
myself.
fucking
I've been
bastard.
waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young?
Yeah, old fatty.
You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Yeah,
You
old
little
man.
fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer
Old
around to have
man.
your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished! Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Hey, it's PewDiePie. Hey, Pewds.
Your
What are you
man, the
doing
squire.
here?
We were minding our own business.
What?
Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that?
Liar.
Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you
Yeah.
admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig
The
farmer
fuck?
at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
And how
We
do you
lost
answer
people
for
too,
your
Lord
men?
Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not
Well, I don't
leaving
give a
until
fuck.
I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
She's so
This-
badass.
This is not over.
She just talks
It's
and
over when
everybody
my son
comes
says
down.
this.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Ooh.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll
don't
send him a
care about
raven
Lord
letting him
Vulcan.
know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Yeah, old man, do what you like. I'm not scared. Like a booty pie. Well,
I
that
was
was
wrong
stressing.
about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Fuck
Prepare
Ramsay.
a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Whoa,
sister
King's
can help us.
Landing.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor.
So,
And Lady Marjorie's
Oh
betrothal
my
to
God,
the king may be enough to
Marjorie.
keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should
are we
be.
going to see Marjorie? I want to see Marjorie. It's my fucking crush. Cold brazier. Brazier? Brazil. Oh, loot. Okay, so we got some bunch of stuff. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I apologize if the face cam went off. It's because that I actually don't have a video capture card, so I record manually. Like I record my face cam on the DSLR and just sync it to the video of the game. So yeah, but DSLR has a problem. It only records until like 21 minutes, then it went off. And since this camera doesn't have a front facing LCD, I can't see if the camera is off or not. So it makes it fairly difficult for me to to distinguish if it's on or off while playing the game. So yeah, I apologize for that and hope that you will be patient. So yeah, let's take a look at this coin, I think.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Lady Olenna, the most badass character of Game of Thrones. Carved ironwood tree.
Ethan made this for me.
Hey, we made it. Yunkish coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Yeah, Essos. Unfinished letter.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I
Oh,
do
so
wish you and Mother could
Marjorie
come,
and Joffrey
although
are
I know
going to
it
be
would
wed.
be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all
This
of
is
you,
so far back in
and I
the
look
season.
forward to the day you can.
Can't even remember it that much. Hey, don't close it. I was looking at stuff. What's this?
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Oh, poor Roderick.
I hope to see them all someday.
Oh, she doesn't know that he's dead.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
King's Landing. Land of pig shit. So where do we go now? Can we go outside? Where do we go now? Oh. Oh, that's a letter. Okay.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Please don't be Joffrey. Please don't be Joffrey. Please, Lady Marjorie.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, my lady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Who is this? Why does he keep
Begging your
staring at
pardon,
us?
lady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, my lady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
Duh.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
But it's morning. What do you mean good night? Oh my god.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Lady
From
Marjorie.
the day you arrived in Highgarden, I thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know
So
how I
sweet.
feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my
Oh,
own.
she's so beautiful.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Me? But I haven't done
She was
anything.
very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't
Oh my
ask this
god,
of you
we're
if it were
meeting
not
Cersei.
important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Okay. Let's try our best.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
There's so many eavesdroppers.
You'll be fine. I know
King's
you will.
Landing.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay, so
Good
I guess
luck.
here goes.
You can do this.
Okay, so we're back. Oh, she's so beautiful. Okay, so guys, rule number 1 when you're in King's Landing, never trust anyone. Okay, even that cowboy earlier. You might never know. Everybody's got their own ambitions, especially in King's Landing. So, that's the first rule you have to learn when you're in Game of Thrones. Otherwise, you'll be okay, got it. So yeah, there's Cersei. Oh, and there's Tyrion. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. What are you looking at, Grandpa? Is that Purpa? Is that Purpa again?
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord
Tyrion.
Your Grace? With your
Yeah,
permission,
Cersei.
allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
What's up?
Your Grace.
The girl knows
the
her
Queen's
courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
Oh,
I
we're
won't
doing a
stand for
bad job.
impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty? If you have any loyalty at all.
Oh, we're doing a terrible
Is your
job.
house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Oh, we're doing a terrible job.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
That smile on Cersei's
What would you have the
face.
girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find
I
it
don't
quickly.
think I'm doing this right.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I hate these kinds of questions.
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl
Well
will say
done,
almost
Tyrion.
anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course,
We
Your
fucked
Grace.
up.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
I'm doing so bad
She
at
threatened
this.
to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
There's no
You
turning
are
back
a brave
now.
girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for
Oh,
dinner.
Sansa!
Three
Want to see
beautiful
her
bottles
too.
of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah, see what did I told you?
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
It was so
Cersei
bad.
has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
I know,
It's over
right?
now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th born sons.
Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told
The Red
he has a paramour,
Viper.
which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Why did I pick
Perhaps
that?
Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell
He
no.
does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
What?
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh.
Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Okay, so should we ask for help or should we not? I think I'm gonna go and end this episode here. So I'd like to know what you want to do. So comment down below if you want us to ask Marjorie for help or should we not. I don't know, it's up to you guys, but mostly up to me. Okay, so if you made it this far to the video, I congratulate you. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, it's just been fun. It's been so much fun just playing the Game of Thrones. It satisfies that Game of Thrones hunger that I have and most of us fans have, because the next episode, the next season of Game of Thrones will be launched by I think April next year. So yeah, that's a pretty long time. So yeah, if you're new and this is the first time you've watched any of my videos or have gone to my channel, please click this button right here and click on subscribe, and please do watch other videos right here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's all for now. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.